The Message. It's all over entertainment and the current Hollywood showbiz. But what is it really? Well, maybe this video will give you a little insight on what the message really is. What's up, guys? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Glad you stopped by. And if you're brand new, welcome. Grab a seat and stay a while. But do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door, ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round. I ask that you also hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment, because YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all social media. Okay, again, make sure you are subscribed. If you subscribe, watch a video that will lock in your subscription. Otherwise, YouTube just thinks you're a bot and can kick you off. And always ring that bell. Make sure it says all, so if you do get kicked off, you still get the notifications. Make sure you are still subscribed. Drop a couple. We're at 507. That's fine. We can get that back up, but definitely get those viewing hours up. So, again, check the playlists, press play, and go do whatever. Hours, guys. Let's make this happen. Okay, so into our main topic here. The message. You hear this, people are starting to hear this term a lot, especially when it comes to current modern entertainment that's coming out of Hollywood. Mostly, say, since post 2015 has been really making its presence known. But what is it? Now, I've in his playlist of why modern movies suck, Critical Inker explains a lot of this, and also a video from the Bone Bridger, which I'll be leaving links to both down below in the description. Check them both out. Is it just a buzzword that people use to just criticize entertainment as a whole, or is it something more? Hopefully this video will give you some insight and what to look for and recognize when this message is being sent to your eyeballs. Now, the message has its roots in what's known as cultural Marxism. If that sounds confusing, just apply Karl Marx's philosophy of economics and apply it to culture. The more common term nowadays is woke. Unfortunately, that term gets tossed around so much that it kind of loses the meaning. So let's try and narrow down some of the obvious red flags so you can recognize when a TV show or a film or a comic book or whatever is trying to send the message. Now, the big one is the big push falls under a corporate term called DEI, which is diversity, equity, and inclusion. This you see in a lot of the race swapping, gender swapping, for the sake of bringing in more diverse faces and individuals from marginalized groups. And the problem is you get things like a race swapped Anne Boleyn, who was an actual historical figure. You also get swapping of genders. Characters that were normally male, classically male, all of a sudden get female counterparts. You get like Kate Bishop, Iron Heart, America Chavez, the Mighty Thor. Also, race swapping there as well. Sam Wilson now being Captain America. A very blatant one was the depiction of Marvel in the 2019 Captain Marvel film, the ancient one from Doctor Strange. And the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Again, check the Bone Bridger video, check the Critical Inker playlist. You'll see a lot of this. And this diversity is not only just what you see on the screen, but it's behind the camera as well. Matter of fact, the Academy of Motion Pictures, their criteria now to even be considered for a Best Picture nomination has become a list of boxes to check off, and I'm going to leave a link to that from Variety down below in the description as well. Another one, the modern audience. Now, this is something that usually you hear about during press tours with actors, writers, directors, producers, yada, 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 or from early reviews. This is an obvious red flag. So you will either hear a modern audience or something to the effect of to reflect the world that we live in today. Translation: we're taking something that was previously established as excellent, but for certain people, mostly on Twitter, who feel that these stories are problematic, we're going to give them a remake, a reboot, to appeal to these modern sensibilities, to make them safer for the modern audience, to reflect the world that we live in today, which the world is usually cosmopolitan New York or cosmopolitan Los Angeles. We see this in a lot of animated stuff. I'm talking to you, Disney. And case in point, we don't have to go much further than what I talked about on Monday's show with Rachel Zegler talking about the new live-action Snow White film. Again, for the modern audience, specifically check out the Critical Drinkers video on that as well. The denigration of men. This is a big one, and it gets kind of overlooked. But from anything from the Force's female, the MCU, or the girl boss, terms that are laughable, but are also synonymous with a toxic current trope in modern Hollywood, the strong female character, where they are perfect at everything, almost never have a fault. They don't need help, especially not from a man or a male mentor figure. Their elevation is almost always at the expense of male characters. It's gotten so bad that even A-lister Emily Blunt has said when she sees this in a script, she's tired, she's done, she's bored, and it's the worst thing. I'm going to leave a link to that down below in the description as well. So, quick little wrap up here. What is the message? It is an ideology that demands cult-like obedience while they preach diversity in all forms except thought. That needs to be absolute conformity. And either they either want your conformity, or even better, your blindness to see what they're actually doing to destroy all that was good and replace it with something that is sterile, safe, and ultimately soulless. But hey, these are just my thoughts. I'm going to turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Thank you for stopping by, guys. Check me out tomorrow night. I will be on with Roman of the Empire for one of his free-range shows, talking just topics of the world and what's going on in current Hollywood. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, folks. Quick reminder before you head out the door, hit that subscribe button, watch a video, ring that bell. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like the video, hey, thanks for sticking around this long. I appreciate that. I will see you all very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and always have fun. Hashtag keep talking, and always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.